Here we have brand new 2021.5 Mazda CX-5 GT Turbo. Has a 2.5 liter inline-4 turbocharged engine, automatic transmission with all-wheel drive, and is finished in the gorgeous soul red metallic. And you can check out other available colors at parkmazda.ca. For the interior, we have your power folding mirror controls, as well as your power windows and locks, all found below the driver's door handle. We do have some nice storage along the bottom by your speaker, and you can see with the GT Turbo trim, you do get the Bose sound system equipped on this model as well. We do have a nice white over black combination for the interior with white leather bucket seats up front. Both front seats are power operated by the switches on the side, with the driver's seat having memory seat controls towards the front as well. And right beside the steering wheel. And then you have a combination of analog and digital displays for the gauge cluster, and you can configure what information you would like displayed in the very center, as such. Above the gauge cluster, we do have a heads-up display there, illuminating your speed on the windshield, so you can keep track of your speed without constantly looking down at your speedometer. Then down here, we do have your power liftgate button, your off-road mode button, and lane departure warning toggle. On the steering wheel, you'll find we do have paddle shifters on either side. They are mounted to the back of the steering wheel, so you can always keep track of them that way. And then on the steering wheel itself, we do have your Bluetooth and audio controls on this side, and the info button is what I was pressing to go through the various different displays in your gauge cluster. On the other side, we do have your adaptive cruise control there. When the vehicle's in reverse, this is where you'll find your backup camera, and you do have guidance lines there as well. For the stereo, you get AM, FM, and XM radio. You have USB ports, Bluetooth connectivity, as well as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And while the vehicle doesn't currently have navigation installed, that is something you can have added at the point of sale or anytime afterwards. If we go into settings, this is where you'll find in-vehicle displays, so that would be the active driving display or heads-up display that I showed you before, or you can configure the center screen that we're looking at the moment. Under safety settings, your safety alerts, we have your distance recognition, so that'd be your adaptive cruise control. Then we have your lane departure warning. You can configure that however you'd like. And then blind spot monitoring, you can set it to visual, audible, or both. And the visual cues show up on your side mirror on both sides, and they're just the two squares there that are connected in the corner. Then if we go to active safety, that's your lane keep assist system. And in collision avoidance, that's your smart braking support. Below this, we do have the controls for your heated steering wheel. You also have heated and ventilated front seats in addition to dual zone climate control, ice cold air conditioning of course. Then we have a cigarette lighter style outlet, 12 volt there. Automatic gear select, nice straight line. You do have slap shift off to the side if you prefer that to the paddle shifter. And then we have the dial or toggle here for your sport mode, electronic parking brake and auto hold. Then we have the controls for your stereo, so a bunch of shortcuts all around it. This is what I was using to go through the various different menus. The one off to the side here is for your volume only, so up and down, intuitive. And then you do have an instant mute by pushing it down, which is handy if you're going through a drive-thru and you need to talk to someone quick. You just press it down instead of having to constantly spin it down. You also have two cup holders in the middle. The armrest is finished in the nice white leather material to match the rest of the interior. We have a little removable tray here. And in here we have another 12 volt cigarette lighter style outlet, two USB ports, as well as an SD card reader. The SD card reader is for the navigation system if you choose to upgrade it. That's just where the data for the map goes. Up top, we do have your auto-dimming rearview mirror with a 3-car garage door opener mounted on the bottom. We also have a sunglass holder, dome light controls, and sunroof control for the nice big sunroof up top. The CX-5 GT Turbo is equipped with 19-inch factory alloy wheels wrapped in Toyo tires. And like I mentioned before, we have the soul red crystal metallic for the exterior color, but this model is available in a bunch of different colors that you can check out on parkmazda.ca. Up front, we do have LED headlights as well as fog lights. The power folding mirrors, like I mentioned before, when you unlock them, they fold out as such. And then you do have an LED turn signal on those as well. We also have this black plastic trim piece that goes along the bottom of the vehicle. That's to protect your paint from any rock or debris that might get kicked up while driving. On the driver's door handle, we do have the button for intelligent access. You do have tinted rear windows, 4-wheel disc brakes, LED taillights in the rear. Then we have the badging for CX-5 all-wheel drive, Mazda emblem right in the middle, and then we have Skyactiv G Turbo on the passenger side. And then you do have dual exhausts, one on either side in the rear. Then to get in the back, take the key fob, hold the trunk release button, pops up nice and quick. So in the back here, you do have a nice carpeted area, very big storage area as well. You are able to fold down the rear seats. They do come down in a 40-20-40 split, so you can see how there's the little centerpiece there. And we do have child seat anchors along the back. And if you're wanting to fold down the middle, it's super easy to do so. You just pull the handle there, folds down. And that way, if you're trying to haul something longer, say you're going skiing or picking up some wood or something like that, you can have it going through the center of the vehicle, while still maintaining up to 4 seating positions comfortably in the vehicle. And then on the sides, you just pull the handle here to fold down either 40% section. Underneath the floor here, we do have your spare tire, as well as tools that you need to change in case of emergency in sound deadening foam. We also have a front license plate mount. If you live somewhere or end up moving somewhere that requires a front plate, you can have that mounted on the front without drilling into your nice new bumper. And then we do have your Bose sound system subwoofer taking up the space in the center of the spare tire. It's a great use of space and actually helps the floor be a little more sturdy with the pressure here being met by the subwoofer. And when you're done, you can just press the button on the tailgate, or you can use the button in the interior or the one on the key fob, and it drops down. Can hear it latch, and you're good to go. For the rear interior, we have your power window switch just below the door handle, some storage along the bottom by your speaker, just like the front. And in the back of the CX-5, you do get a ton of legroom and headroom back here. We'll just go ahead and fold the middle section up as such. There we go. So we do have the same nice white leather material for the rear seats to match the front. You can find your lower child seat anchors by looking for the little circles there, and you'll just find little cutouts for those. You also have an armrest here that folds out independently of the backrest. This gives you 2 cup holders, heated seat controls for both the back passengers, and you also have 2 USB ports for the rear passengers here as well. On the back of both the front seats, you find a storage pocket on either side, and then you do have 2 climate control vents for the rear passengers as well. And that was the 2021.5 Mazda CX-5 GT Turbo. If you're interested in the turbocharged all-wheel drive SUV with loads of safety features, you can go check out parkmazda.ca to book your test drive. In doing so, we can get you a $25 Visa gift card for coming down. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you soon.